Hello there and welcome back. Let's talk about liveness and readiness in this video. So basically in Kubernetes, a pod is considered ready when all its containers are ready. And basically we have liveness probes, readiness probes, and startup probes. And we can define different aspects as to what to check when we want to consider the pod live, ready, or the startup succeeded. And we are going to create the live ready.yaml. And we are using a container image from my own Docker Hub image or Docker Hub repository. This is called live ready. And basically it has ARM and AMD64 images. And technically all it does is to spin up a small Python web application. And I am going to use the AMD64 version. Good. So the liveness probe is going to verify whether the TCP socket 8080 is available. And it will wait 10 seconds before it attempts to check it. And the readiness probe is going to verify that the ready context route is available on port 8080 and it's using HTTP. And the startup probe is going to use HTTP to verify that the started context route is available on port 8080. And we have basically a service defined. So let's see it in action. kubectl apply live ready. And we can verify the pods. This is in container creating status. And after pulling the image, it should be running. And we have the -o wide. And we can see that the status is running and the readiness is none because we don't have the threshold. And we can use the kubectl describe pod and we call this the live ready pod. And technically here we see the liveness probe, the readiness and the startup probe, and we don't have any environments. And now the ready is true. So basically the pod is ready to serve the traffic. And basically that would have been all, but let's get the service and just simply issue some requests. So curl http Kate's master on the port. We can see that it is available and started and ready. These are all properly working. And that's all basically as to how you can verify the readiness of a pod. And I also want to show you something interesting. So in Kubernetes, you can label nodes. And in my environment, we have 3 worker nodes. And we can use the kubectl label node, Kate's worker A. And we say that the performance is super fast. Label. And then we label the performance mediocre on worker B. And on worker C, we say that it's poor. And when we are creating deployments, let's create a node label deployment. We can specify the selector, not a node selector, and we can say that the performance is poor and in this case the kubectl apply node label is going to ensure that the pods are scheduled on the Kate worker C. So basically we can control the scheduling with node labels as well. And once the containers are running, we can see that they are all on worker C. And that was all I wanted to show you in this video. See you in the next one.